working and it is not going to work. In the 6th of May 2023, and I'm heading to, as you can see, I'm going to St. John's Wood. St. John's Wood, níbi tí ọmọ President-elect Kola Tinubu tí ó ra ilé $11 million. Ilé yẹn Buhari ó ti confiscated according to information. Wọ́n ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá Bloomberg reported the news that the property now belongs to Seyi Tinubu. And the question tá à ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa ni pé báwo ni Seyi Tinubu ṣe ní access láti ra property tí federal government confiscate? These are all the corruption that is going on in Nigeria, and as we keep saying to those of you back home, that corruption will continue to exist because the country is not ready to fight corruption. My name is KOIKIMEDIA. The time is just coming up to almost 9:45 a.m. on the 6th day as we are making our way to investigate the property. So I'm actually going to be coming towards there. So this is where I'm coming to. It's called St. John's Wood, one of the most exclusive area in the United Kingdom as well. So as I'm going to be investigating Seyi Tinubu, the son of the president-elect, I'll be giving you more update on that. The question is, how do we get rid of the corruption in that crazy country called Nigeria? As we always say, Nigeria is not working. It was created by the British government in 1914, and the reason why everybody is running out of Nigeria is because the indigenous people, Ti Awajomo Yoruba, they are not ready to let Nigeria break. But Nigeria is going to break, and it's going to break in our own lifetime. So I'm just getting off on the train. As I say, heading now to the stolen corruption property. So this is St. John's Wood, where the property that Kola Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, brought. As you can see there, it is called St. John's Wood. This is KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer. So I'm just making my way out. And as you can see, there's a train station to school, and it's on the Jubilee line and heading to Wembley Park or Stanmore. Once again, this is KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep as we are heading to investigate the property in question on Seyi Tinubu, Bola Tinubu's son, the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And once again, it's a very, very exclusive suburb area. The properties are quite expensive in this area, as you can tell. The property in question, was bought at $15 million. But presently now, Seyi Tinubu was able to acquire the same property for $11 million. The question is, how did this happen? That the property that should be in the possession of the federal government after Aluko and Diezani were able to siphon money from the crude oil that could not eventually be used for Nigerians and development of Nigeria. Eléyìí ni ibi tí à ń sọ pé train station tó gbé wa dé ibi tí Seyi Tinubu tó ní ó ra ilé sí ní London. Àdúgbò ẹ̀ náà ni à ń lọ gbé yẹ̀wò, bọ̀ ká tó débẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kí ni? Àkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ lórí ìtànkè ní train tá a máa fi débẹ̀. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Aago 10 ló ṣe fi lọ lù. Èyí tún ni ọjọ́ tó ń ṣe coronation, ìyẹn ti King Charles àti Camilla. Báde tí ṣe ń gbọ́, a rí pé èní ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ kan tó jẹ́ gbòógì nílùú òyìnbó. And again, you can see, mo ti jáde nínú train station here. This actually is the train station. St. John's Wood is a very, very strategic suburb, and ibi tí gbogbo wọn náà máa fi ra lé sí lélẹ̀. away from ibi tẹ́yìn Nigerians tẹ́yìn gbé ní UK ní Peckham ní ní lẹ́yìn odi àwọn fẹ́ gbé ní tòsí níbi tí ayé dá ju àwa tí à ń gbé nílùú òyìnbó lọ for so long, and some of us that are crying that Nigeria is working, corruption will continue in Nigeria because our land tolerated. Now, as we have now approached St. John's Wood, we are now heading to what we call Groove's End, which is NW8. You can tell it's a very, very important suburb, a very, very exclusive. You can see the big Oma Jeep. So, and they're flag law because they are heading to Buckingham Palace. There is also right there is the Arcadia Road NW8, but we're actually heading there. But I love this Oma Jeep, as you can see there, white, beautiful, and this road is called Finchley Road, this particular road that we are in. So, but the road and the house in question is on Groove End, and that you can see, the address there, is Groove End in NW8, where this property that we are talking about, the property in question, this is KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. So that is the address there, Groove End, and we will be heading, to find Niboni number 32, because we want to be sure that the property is still existing. Once again, we continue to say to those of you around the world, if we do nothing right now, we would all eat the breakfast of Nigeria. Once again, you can see the address right there on the top, Groove End Road, a very, very strategic area. And this is Groove End Road, NW8, a very, very expensive suburb where a property worth $11 million was paid by the firm of Seyi Tinubu. And the question is, Aluko bought the property. How come the property now is in the care of Seyi Tinubu? These are all the questions that we are trying to investigate this particular day, the 6th day of May 2023. And the time check on me is just coming up to 10 a.m. by the same government as well. So as we are trying to find these property, there's a lot of property here, very, very, exclusive. This is number 76, Groove End Road. So number 32 that we are looking for will be further down as we continue to explore this beautiful part of London. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki, and it is KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. You can tell that rich people live here, and again, there's also I'm not sure what this building is all about, but this building is also could be a residence. Okay, I believe is a care center. It is called the St. John's Elizabeth Hospital. So they have this beautiful hospital right here as well, which you can see right in front of you. Once again, as we continue to check out this beautiful part of London this morning, which is the 6th day of May 2023, at exactly almost some few minutes past 10 a.m. You could tell that, this could be a private hospital. I'm not too sure, but it's also on the Groove End of London. It's called the St. John and Elizabeth Hospital. Once again, you can tell this is the, one of the vehicles there of the St. John Hospice Hospital. Moki Bogwa Lenkonse, as I'm taking us through to the property in question. There's a property that we are aware, according to Bloomberg, that Seyi Tinubu bought on this particular part of London. So, very, very busy, exclusive, as you can tell. It is not cheap as well, very, very expensive if you're buying a property here. But the question is, how did Seyi Tinubu manage, to bypass, the government property that has been, taken away? You can tell, very, very busy part of London, a very exclusive, but we are heading to number 32. which is the property in question. My name is Olami Koiki. This is number 58. I don't know why they put their rubbish. Maybe they're not picking it up, but I'm sure that will be done as well. So you can tell that this area is exclusive. As you can see, these are gated resident houses, but the one we are looking for is number 32. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki. They also have their own small, resident here as well called Barbara, Brosnan Court. This is number 46. So we are not too far away. And I believe if we are getting closer, if this is number 33, the property that we are talking about should be somewhere around there. If this is number 33, so we might be looking at the left-hand side where the property in question we are discussing here. I'm not sure whether this is number 32. No, this is number 44. So we still have to go a little bit further. This is number 44, and this is St. Lawrence Alma Tedma. Once lived here. He was a painter. He lived there between 1886 and 1912. That is about almost 2 years before the fraudulent amalgamation of Nigeria as well. So we are still checking it out to find out this property in question that Seyi Tinubu actually paid almost 11 million. In question is number 32 Grove End Road. Number 32 Grove End Road is the property in question. Once again, we are now going towards the edge of that road, which again comes back to Grove End number NW8. This is number 34, and you can tell that these are all gated, part of London right there. A little bit about the property. So this is the property in question that we are discussing right there. As you can see, number 32, all well gated. So you can tell that they are hiding something because they don't want anybody to know. And this is the property that we are being told. So we're gonna question is right there. You can tell is number 32. We'll be giving all the details, of these significant property. This is a stolen property. It was bought by a stolen money from Nigeria. So this property in question, number 32, is worth $11 million, as you can tell. And this property belongs to the president-elect son, Seyi Tinubu. My name is Olayomi Koiki. You can tell that the property next to it allowed a little bit of glimpse into their courtyard, but this one doesn't want that, and the reason for that is because they do not want people to know what is behind this particular property. KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. As we say, corruption, if you don't kill corruption, corruption will end up